Out of all the traits, I find voice to be the most difficult to teach necessarily because it kind of develops over time and every writer's voice is different. So through modeling and emulating, you can somewhat teach voice, but really students are going to need to be able to find their own voice through writing as part of the process. But when you're assessing voice, necessarily what are you looking for? Perhaps there's a certain tone that you're looking for. And in that, you're going to feel something. So the piece should put you in a specific mood. If the author does not do that, if there's no clear tone and you aren't in any sort of mood after reading their writing, then maybe voice isn't something that they've really nailed at this point. Something else that can be considered voice is point of view. First person versus third person versus second person. And obviously each of those points of view has their place depending on the purpose or style of writing. And then another thing that can be used to kind of enhance voice are literary elements. So when you are looking at your curriculum, if you have things in there like metaphors, similes, imagery, symbolism, onomatopoeia, personification, what have you, those are all kind of mini lessons that you can incorporate throughout the writing workshop that will help students with a unique voice or bring voice to their writing because they're not things that students necessarily are just going to do on their own. And then kind of last thought, this isn't necessarily anything that adds to voice, but I like to sometimes when I'm putting rubrics together using these traits group one or two of the different traits together because they seem to just work hand in hand. And in voice's case, I think it really pairs well with word choice, which we're going to talk about next.